Hello again, YouTube. Welcome to another video for our probably going to end up being our garden series, if not South Carolina living. We are going to be doing some canning, as you can see by all the jars here. And the reason is we're going to be going on a little bit of an extended trip, and we have, as probably everybody has, we've got totes and totes of cereal and noodles and pastas and miscellaneous things here that we need to, prolong their use. We also have more over here in these, and here's some more spaghetti, pastas, and we have some other dried things that or dehydrated fruits and vegetables that we have. So what you're going to need, of course, is jars. We've got the half-gallon, we got some quarts. We even got some pints here because a couple of the things that I noticed that I want to try and can. I don't know if it's called canning, it says vacuum sealing, but we're going to have some smaller items that need smaller jars so that we don't have to use a bulk amount. But that's one of the actual benefits of doing the vacuum sealing, is I can use this big half-gallon jar for something, just take out what I need and re-vacuum pack it back in there. So that's a plus. We always overdo things here, so what we're doing is we got all of our jars, which we actually washed before we put them away, and just because we're going to do some canning, hot soapy water, wash them all again, and then we're going to actually sterilize them. We're going to put them in the oven and heat up all the glasses. We're also going to wash all of the lids and rings. Not that the rings themselves are necessary, but we're going to wash those as well. Some of these jars were used for actual canning stuff. Some of them were used for vacuum sealing before. So the ones that were vacuum sealed before, we can actually reuse the lids. And so all we're going to do is just wash those down, and we may heat those up in the oven as well, just to, kill any germs that may be on them, because I'm a germaphobe, I guess. And we'll just want to get them cleaned as much as possible before we put our food in there for longevity. Another thing you're going to need, of course, is more lids, which we buy them in bulk, as everybody probably does. We got a lot of wide mouth, we got the small mouth, we even buy them cheap here where they're on sale for that. Always, as everybody probably should, you should have lids, you should have rings. We get additional rings with lids that we can buy when they're on sale. We got wide mouth, small mouth. Got my hot sauce bottles here for when we can our hot sauce. Keep all the rings so that we can have extras if we need them, because sometimes they do get a little rusty. I have some of these that I took off the ones this morning. And the ring here, it's got some rust going on the inside. Now you can still use these, but I prefer not to, because the rust, after you vacuum seal, if you get any moisture around the inside of the ring and then you put this on here, this rust will just go right to the lid itself, and voila, now you've got rust on everything. And like I said, we have extras of these that we purchase all the time whenever they're on sale. So it's not like we're wasting anything. We'll just scrap them out, and that'll be fine. So like I said, that's where we're at right now. We're going to be putting all the glass jars in the oven to sterilize them down. And then I'm going to start deciding which items are going to go in what sizes of jars. And then we're going to start to vacuum seal them in. And we will hopefully, I'll remember to bring out the camera and we'll videotape some more of those steps for you. Okay, all the jars that I washed are in the oven, cooking up nice. We have them at 200 degrees right now. We're going to have them in there for 10-15 minutes. Washed all of the rings, and they're going to let them drip dry. And as soon as I get the jars out, I'll put these in there and let them dry in there as well. Washed all of the lids that I'm going to be reusing. These were all, like I said before, used previously only for the vacuum canning, so you can reuse these as many times as the seals will allow, and you'll know when that's up. I've been lucky enough to get like 4 or 5 times out of them. I've heard some people even get more times out of it. I just don't want to chance it after a while. But we're going to reuse these ones here. If they don't seal, like I said, I got plenty more to try out with. But yeah, it's just the next step in the process. Okay, we got several of these things canned up already, vacuum sealed in here. We got these larger half-gallon ones, and they have we have dates on them, and they are all vacuum sealed in there. We've got different cereals in here. We've got pasta noodles, different pasta noodles, more pasta noodles. We've got some dried eggplant in some of these here. We've got some pancake mix in there. We've got some some black blueberry pancake mix. We've got pumpkin seeds in there. We still have these canisters of oatmeal. We're going to be putting those in some of the quart jars. We have to get some more quart jars, and we're going to finish those up. And let's see what else we got. Alright, and in here we've got spaghetti. This is 3 boxes of spaghetti, so basically 3 pounds of spaghetti. Just broke them in half and lined them up in the bottom and then put the little crumblies on top. We had a double box of Cheerios, and it filled up, as you can see here, 5 of these half-gallon jars with Cheerios. Nice healthy thing. It's a good snack thing, or you know, like it is. It's cereal. There was just a little bit left over, probably enough for, you know, a bowl of cereal, which we'll eat. And then we had a couple extra little pints, so we were putting away some of the other stuff that we had. We got some ground flaxseed. We've got some quinoa. We've got some buckwheat flour that was just left over. And this is some more ground flaxseed that goes with this one here. We had a little bit of leftover pastas from some of the jars, and we just put them all together in one kind of a mixed pasta jar thing. We did seal this one too. Wrote mixed pasta on the top of it. And it's just going to be kind of on the counter because it kind of looks kind of cute, pretty, decorative, I guess. We're looking for a few more things that we can to fill up the last 3 jars that we have. If not, we will just be holding out and doing some more stuff a different day. Alright, talk to you later.